What is up, YouTube? It's your boy G. I'm back with another reaction video. Today, I'm doing something a little different today. Today, we're doing a Twitter reaction. So I've been seeing everybody talk about Nicki Minaj. They say Nicki Minaj has been going absolutely ham on Twitter because of, the Epstein files with Jay-Z. She did interviews about Trump. Nicki Minaj has been in the news just because she's gone full blown MAGA, and a lot of the barbs, and a lot of the people that are her fans, a lot of the they're just in shambles right now. So I'm gonna go down. You're gonna go down and read her tweets. I have been seeing her tweets. I have not been reading them because I've been saying I'm gonna make this video. So I've been reading her tweets, and we're gonna go down the tweets and we're gonna read them and we're gonna react to them and react to the videos, the interviews, everything she said, and we're just gonna talk about it, man. Hope you guys like this video, man. If you like these videos, make sure you like and subscribe. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Comment your feelings about Nicki Minaj. How do you feel about what Nicki Minaj has been going on, and how do you feel about her being Team MAGA? How do you guys feel about this? So let's get right into it. Without further ado, we're going to switch back and forth from scenes, right here. We're going to go full screen, or we're going to go just the camera right quick. So the first tweet, 4 hours ago, Nicki Minaj stands up for Trump against bullying. So let's watch this.
The economic policy.
Watch this.
What issue specifically,
my audio,
drew you in the most?
Where's my audio? I don't have audio on my headset on. I can hear it now.
What issue specifically, drew you in the most? Is it immigration? Is it the economic policy? Is it religious freedoms? What specifically, answers that calling that you talk about?
Definitely, religious freedom is something that's very important to me. But if I'm being honest, President Trump. Yes, because when I saw how he was being treated over and over and over, I just couldn't handle it. Because I felt that same, a lot of that bullying and the smear campaigns and all of the lying, I felt that had been done to me for so many years. And I was watching it in real time happen to someone else. And I didn't think he deserved it. And it made me think, I can't do this anymore.
What issue?
Switch over 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna say this about. Hold on, let me get some more context on this. I'm gonna say this. I understand where Nicki's coming from because of this. A lot of people in the community, especially in our community, does not like Nicki. They don't like her. No matter what Nicki does, they don't hate her. And people slander Nicki's name, and they do their best to downplay Nicki. So I can understand what she came with, how, Trump was attacked when he was running, and how he was attacked, and how people, the felonies, the court cases, the lawsuits, how everybody just was throwing everything at this man so he could not run. I can understand where Nicki's coming at with that, because I ain't gonna lie. I think Nicki gets the most scrutiny out of any female artist. You're not gonna sit here and tell me that Nicki does not get a lot of scrutiny for the female artist that she is. She definitely gets a lot of scrutiny. 100% she definitely gets a lot of scrutiny. You guys are going to love this interview. Nicki reveals that what made her get into politics. Something happened a few months ago. Sometimes people can push you so much, they can push you all the way. Let me see. Is this the same video?
You've been recently very vocal about politics and social issues. Was there a specific moment that flipped the switch for you? Was it Gavin Newsom? Was it Nigeria? What made you wake up, so to speak?
You know what, Katie? I think that people's steps are aligned. I used to always tell people this when I was growing up, but I had this strong premonition my whole life that I had a second job to do. And this was, by the way, this was before I even made it in rap. Something inside of me just told me I would have another thing to do. And so actually, the first time I said it out loud or texted it was during the last campaign, the presidential campaign, this last one. I saw something and I texted someone I knew right away, and I said, this is a mistake. And I also said, all of this is making me want to get into politics. So the last thing that really did it was me seeing certain things the campaign, this recent campaign, presidential campaign, and knowing that I could help because the things that I was saying, it was happening. Like I was saying, oh, this is a bad idea, or this is a good idea, or and the things I was saying were coming to fruition. And so it made me think, oh, this is easy. I mean, if it's this easy, then maybe I should do it. And then there was something that happened a few months ago that if I wasn't going to do it before, something happened a couple months ago.
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it, but I'll say that sometimes people can push you so much that they push you all the way into your next calling, into your next blessing, into your next life. And that's what happened with me.
I'm going to say this. I have to give her a round of applause for the way she's taken the scrutiny. She has taken this scrutiny better than anybody I could ever see. And it's crazy because, let's be honest, the amount of people that have came, again, like I said earlier, the amount of people that have came out and have supported Trump of the hip hop community, Lil Wayne, 50 Cent, NBA Youngboy, and she's the one that gets the most scrutiny. It's crazy to me. Like I said, people pick and choose, but she has handled it like a boss. She's handled it like the great queen she is. She's handled it very well, and I have nothing bad to say about her. And I applaud her for getting in front, getting up on that stage and putting her platform on basically at risk to the millions of people who like her on the other side, who vote differently than her. And I applaud her for that because she's standing up for what she believes in, and she doesn't care how people feel. Love You Bars, my interview with Katie at Katie Miller comes out tomorrow. Toodles. Okay, so this is where she got into she got into a little bit of the Jay-Z stuff. I was seeing this. As they do their ritual tonight, God Almighty will reveal himself to them. The ritual will backfire on them. God will not be mocked. Blessed is the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Every tongue that rises up against me in judgment shall be condemned and put to shame. Put to shame. Watch. George Clinton, stitch your stinking ass down. I mean, porta potty or whatever the fuck your name is. Laughing my ass off. Fat Lizzo lost 300 pounds just to sell 300 albums. So now she has loose skin and a flop album and a weird charge. Bro, hold on. Fat Lizzo lost 300 pounds just to sell 300 albums. So now she had loose skin, a flop album, and a weird change. Sheesh. With a picture of Bro, what sensible for thinking cutting edge leading nation is having a debate on whether or not there should be voter ID. Like they're actually fighting not to have people present ID while voting for your leaders. Did you get it? Do you get it now? Now, I'm going to say this, and I ain't going to lie to you. I never understood this. You need an ID to do everything in this country. The smallest, you need an ID to get in a club. You need an ID to get into a bar. You trying to tell me you don't need an ID to pick your world leader? Like, bro, that makes no sense. You need an ID for everything you do. A police stop you. Guess what he asked for? Your identification. Why is it not important to have identification to vote for your next leader? Like that, like, bro, that's a red flag, gang. That's a red flag, bro. I don't care what you say, bro. That's a red flag, bro. I'll never understand that. Now, I ain't gonna lie, Nicki on to something with this, bro. You need an identification. You need your ID for everything. I don't know, bro. I ain't never get that now. I ain't never got that. Everyone knows Chrissy Teigen has had a dick, allegedly. Well, she's on demon time. At Nicki Minaj, check this racist mother out. The LGBT has also started seeing through the vial, and it has them pissed off. Why are they getting the gay vote by default? They moved on from the gay vote to flying in people to vote for them. No loyalty to anyone. The gay community should be able to choose every 4 years like everyone else. After the Democrats campaign up to win your vote, they should not just get your vote. Wake up. She kind of cooking right now. She's cooking with grease. Hey, listen, we can't get their vote. We can't get the black votes. So let's fly people in here to get them. Let them walk across the border. That's why we don't need no IDs. They don't want no IDs. Guess what? We don't need your vote. We don't need your vote anymore, Jamal. I'll go get Jorge and his family. I'll give them a couple $1,000s in food stamps. They'll vote for me every year. Now I just got to make it to where they don't have no voter identification because they don't got no green card, don't got no visa, they don't got citizenship. So, hey, we got to find a way for them to vote, man. We need those votes. Like, come on, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's the writing on the wall, bro. And again, like, I don't pick no sides, man. But I just see through BS. And that's BS. Any Christian who votes Democrat, again, is a fool. They're showing people that it is okay to disrupt a church during worship. This is how they truly feel about you. The vow is lifted. No morals, no integrity. It's not enough for them to have an opinion. They've escalated to physical intrusion of places of worship. The demons inside of them are so bothered all the time. Bro, she cooking, bro. And this is why I say, bro, you have to, like, I understand peaceful protests, and I get all of that. I understand all of that, bro. If you want to protest, you have the right to do it. But you can't say you love the Lord and you're a Christian if you're okay with disrupting church because of your own political beliefs or because of your own agenda. Like, Jesus ain't got nothing to do with this. God ain't got nothing to do with this. At the end of the day, God needs to be worshiped. At the end of the day, we can handle all the other stuff on human time. But on the Lord's time, that is something different. The Lord has his time, and the Lord's time needs to be uninterrupted. You can't sit here and say you're a Christian if you okay with people disrupting the Lord. The Lord ain't happy with that. I'm in 100% agreement with Nicki on that one. I 100% agree with Nicki on that one. They're flying in immigrants to vote because they renegated on all the promises they made to African Americans and can no longer get the African American vote by default. They're causing distractions in the streets to distract from the billions they stole from taxpayers. I'm gonna say this. We only get people protesting, and we only get disruption in the city that they found the billions of dollars in tax money going to the Somalians and the daycares. We ain't got none of this other stuff going on in the other states. I mean, bro, I'm not even trying to be funny, bro. I'm being 100% honest, bro. Like, common sense logic here. You don't see none of this other stuff going on in other cities, gang. You don't see it going on like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say I don't get it. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, this past elections, a lot of African Americans voted for Kamala. Most of the African Americans voted for Kamala. So, I mean, at the end of the day, like, the Democrats have made a lot of false promises to black people, and black people still don't care. They're still going to vote Democrat regardless, because the Democrat is always going to dangle that free this and free that in front of them. And they're going to be like, oh my gosh, I got to vote Democrat because they're giving me something free. You know what I'm saying? So that's just something that's always going to be there. Like, they're always going to get the black vote. Like, yes, a lot of black men a lot of black people are waking up now. If you want to go back and be honest, a lot of black people always voted conservative anyways. A lot of black people come from conservative families. It's just we see the rebellious generation now. They want to be so rebellious. They want to be so woke. So, you know, like, the traditional black family is a traditional conservative Christian family, if you want to be honest. So, yeah, this is the new voters. Jay-Z. Who is this? I don't know who that is. Isn't it obvious? Wendy Williams gift. What in the fuck? Child predator. That's Jay-Z and Aaliyah? Oh. Oh. They were going ham on Nicki in these comments, though. Your dad, your brother, your hubby. Shut the fuck up, pink wig predator. Nicki's brother sentenced to 25 years to life in jail for raping his stepdaughter. Damn. Apparently, your brother likes them young, too. Megan Fox is friends that her and MGK drank each other's blood for ritual purposes. What? Imagine rapping about grooming and having sex with a 19-year-old. Oh, Jay-Z did that. Is this picture of Nicki real? Yeah, I need to know who this is. It looks like she's going to prom with a fan. I don't think she's actually with a 16-year-old. Yeah, I don't think that was right. No, no. But I ain't gonna lie to you. People like with this whole stuff, people are talking about Nicki being a pervert, or like not Nicki. Sorry, they're talking about her brother, her dad, her hubby. But like, what does that have to do with her calling out other people being pedos? Like that has nothing to do with her calling out other people being pedos. If she wants to call Jay-Z out for being a pedo or anybody else, and the evidence is there, how are you guys going to sit there and just automatically make it seem like it's not like she made her brother do what he did, or her husband when he was 16 do what he did, or her dad? She didn't do that. So like, why are we attacking her for other people's decisions and choices because she chooses to call out other people? That is absolutely diabolical, and that is absolutely hypocritical. That's very hypocritical. Like, how are we going to call out somebody else for speaking on calling out a person a pedo, but then we're trying to downplay them for something that their peers decided to do? I'll never understand that. Maybe I should discuss the brainwashing techniques they use. Imagine if a 30-year-old rapper was out here with a 60-year-old in this day and age. How y'all would have his head on a platter. The guy was hugging and humping on teens in broad daylight. Next, I'll get on the owner of the Shade Room and more. They sabotaged my documentary because I spoke about abuse that I suffered. They've been trying to stall all of my projects and hope I lose a bunch of money and beg them for help. Their leaders still think it's a joke. The destruction that's about to come down on them isn't funny. I told y'all to leave me alone. Now you'll understand why you should have just sat there and taken your megs. Her and this Chucky emoji. Trevor refuses to come out of the closet when everyone in the industry knows his boyfriend. Allegedly. Everything. Nicki was right about everything. Age 15, 1996, 26, 27, 16. Who is Trevor? Trevor Noah is gay. What about your husband? Stop shaming people based on sexuality. David Levitt. Man, shut your bitch ass. My bad, bro. Go to the other camera. My bad. Sorry about that. Aren't both your husband and brother sex offenders? No amount of groveling and the putrid crackles of the orange pedo will ever change that. You have internal take a seat status. Why T.I. up there? The girl who a few days ago said she was Trump's biggest supporter is now going after Jay-Z, asking why his name was on those files. I think we all know whose name appeared the most in the Epstein files. Oop, he a top or bottom. Let's get down to it. The alleged specifics while we're at it. Woo, it's getting heated. Should I do a daily story time about who's been doing what? Yes. She got 83.6%. Yes. Your favorite artists have been practicing rituals in a satanic cult where they take babies from other countries and mutilate them and kill them as a form of blood sacrifice to their god. You see, when your master is Satan, you must constantly shed blood. However, the jig is up. Chuck it with a margarita. Oh wow, that's pretty deep, man. And it's crazy though, because like when we was kids, bro, everybody believed, like everybody had the whole Illuminati thing. Everybody thought about the whole Illuminati thing. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really like, I don't know, man. It was, oh no, bro. It wasn't like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like that, man. Like it wasn't like you didn't really think about it this deep, but everybody there was always that rumor of Jay-Z, Beyonce, the sacrifice of Aaliyah. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like crazy now. When we were kids, that's what was the rumor. And now, like, we see Nicki, talking about this stuff, and all of it's coming sort of to fruition. It's just weird, though. Like, it's weird, gang. It's so weird. Are y'all understanding that these people have been sacrificing children as a way of gaining and maintaining power? If you ever vote Democrat again, you're just as soulless as they are and will perish. Maybe it's time for me to do some story times, since I was trying not to say what I know. Yet they continue to attempt bullying. Also, I won't be releasing an album until my contract is negotiated and until I tell you about all the sabotage this Rico is finding out about Billboard. I ain't gonna lie, man. Nicki, bro. People called Nicki crazy when she said all this before, but now it's actually playing out, and it's like, yeah, she's rubbing it in. I guess it explains why TMZ didn't cover Jay-Z being in the Epstein files. Breaking: TMZ founder Harvey Levin is named in the Epstein files, described as a good friend who could help run a global PR effort to defend convicted pedophile Jeffrey Epstein and smear his victor's accusers. Yet TMZ has stayed eerily silent on the entire document dump. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, he's guilty. He's guilty. Check his phone. Check his phone, bro. Check his phone. Check his phone. I wonder why TMZ was so silent. Check his phone. Check his phone and emails now. Get a warrant. Check it now. We need to see it. All of it. Chat. We need to see it all. But I ain't gonna lie to you, man. This is my take on this whole thing with Nicki, man. At the end of the day, people can be mad at Nicki for whatever they want, but Nicki's standing in the fire, dude. 10 toes down. I don't know. Listen, I don't know if she's genuinely on this side, if she's genuinely MAGA, if she's genuinely one of Trump's biggest supporters. I don't know yet. We don't know. We haven't found out, the true intentions yet. I don't know. Like, at the end of the day, I'm very intrigued by this because I'm intrigued at the backlash that she knew she was going to get and she just don't give a damn. So I understand that and I appreciate her for standing 10 toes down, but it's just crazy. Like, Jay-Z's in these files and everybody's really quiet. And Nicki Ben said all of this. He was, Diddy, Epstein. Like, I don't know. I'm not saying Jay-Z's guilty, but there has to be some truth there, Like, Jay-Z's was a wild man when he was young. You know what I'm saying? He's grown. He's better now, but it's just crazy. The only person that we ain't seen in these files is Kanye West, bro. Kanye West, bro. I'm telling you, y'all think Ye crazy, bro. Ye, listen, bro. Ye know what he be doing, man. Ye is not crazy, gang. But I just think Nicki Minaj she's knee deep, and I think there's more to come, and I'm here to dissect it, and we're here to talk about it. So if you guys like this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Stay up to date on the Epstein files. If you have anything that you want to send me or you want me to talk about, send it to me on TikTok. It's GTV, ITZ, GTV. You can find me on there. I speak about a lot of different things as well on YouTube. You can find me on Twitch at ITZZGTV and also Facebook at Gary Corporate Jr. You can find my social medias in my link in my description in YouTube. I want you guys to have a wonderful night. Thank you guys and be blessed.